guess what?
What?
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Welcome back. I'm Sean.
And I'm Jen.
And today, we found this thingy. It's what, 37?
It's a phone.
Oh, we found a phone. It's 37 good questions to ask if you wanted to get vulnerable with someone you love.
So these are kind of deep. These are like the big questions, I guess. I have only saw like the first 5, so who knows how bad they're gonna get or how good they're gonna get.
And if we need to, this video will never see the light of day, just in case there's like stuff that we're like,
There are a couple videos on our channel like that. They're just unlisted. They're just gonna stay unlisted. Like,
have you ever gotten away with murder?
That.
Yes.
What? Yeah, and Among Us.
Yeah. No. So no, it's like a bunch of questions that are just basically things that you are supposed to get thought-provoking to get with your significant other. So, you ready to just jump into this?
Yes. Also, I'm sorry if I yawn a few times during this video. I am apparently incredibly tired. So.
That's okay. You're allowed to be.
Okay. I had a big weekend.
You ready?
Yes.
Number 1. What's the scariest thing you've ever done?
Drive with certain people. No. Oh, I mean, yeah. But, like, the scariest thing I've ever done.
I don't know. That's hard. Like,
that is really hard.
I would have to say the scariest thing that I've ever done is probably join the military. Because I didn't know where it was going to take me or what was going to happen with it.
I can understand that. Ask my ex-husband for a divorce. I think that was the scariest thing I'd ever done. I was going to say something like get up on stage and sing, or I was going to say something like quit my job, but I think the scariest thing was breaking somebody's heart. So, yeah.
That's fair.
See, it starts deep. Just started super deep.
Just dove right in there.
We're in the deep end.
All right. Number 2. What's one moment that you wish you rewind and replay 100 times?
Just one moment?
Yeah.
Or like a time?
Just one moment that you wish that you could rewind and play 100 times.
Any good conversation with my dad. Any moment, any positive moment with my dad. Which, it was mostly positive moments, but, you know, stress happens in everybody's life. So maybe not the time that, like, my bag got stolen. Like, maybe not that time with my dad.
But anytime you had a good conversation.
Yeah. It's just a happy time with my dad.
It's hard. I really don't know what's one time that I would want to rewind and replay 100 times.
Is there a time that, like, a show that you just felt like was your best, or marrying me, or buying this house and having the relief of, oh my God, we finally did it?
I do not want to sit through signing all that
for
100 times.
Chalice right there. I hear purring like a warp core.
Yeah. Hey, bud. I don't know.
That's a hard question.
Yeah. Probably when I asked you to marry me. Just seeing that whole rush of emotions.
Well, luckily you can rewind it and relive it all the time because it's on this channel. So, good on you for filming it. Selfie style.
All right. When it's 3 a.m. and you're all alone, what do you think about? I'm the worst.
My to-do list. Guaranteed. My to-do list. Or something like, you know, I remember that one time in this one episode of Star Trek that this person said this, and actually there's no way that could have been right. So I'll like overanalyze stuff like that. Or I'll think of thoughts, like shower thoughts, like, did you know that when you eat ice cream cake, it's the only time it's socially acceptable to eat ice cream with a fork? That.
With me, it honestly just depends on what the flavor of the night is or the flavor of the hour, because it could be anywhere from people cooking tiny food to watching chickens in sweatpants to wondering if macaroni and cheese is the cure for cancer. You don't know.
Oh, it really could be. Vegan macaroni and cheese, but yeah.
Probably. But yeah. I don't have a specific. My brain does not work like that.
Also, just for funsies, and because I'm doing it, somebody keep count of how many times I yawn in this video, because I cannot believe how much I'm yawning.
Sorry?
So far, it's been 3.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm really tired. This weekend wore me out.
You know, it's funny. Sometimes you'll see in the videos me going like this.
Are you yawning?
Mm-hmm. I'm yawning with my mouth closed so that way no one sees it.
No, this weekend I had like a super crazy weekend. I had a show, I had an emotional roller coaster of a day, and then I had like this book event, and I had a rehearsal, which was also kind of an emotional roller coaster, and today was not any better. So it's just kind of like, I'm tired.
Mm-hmm. All right, number 4. What's one thing about the future that scares you?
You want me to really say it?
Sure.
Losing you. Scares the ever-living out of me.
I promise I'm probably just in the other room. I know what you mean.
How about you?
I don't know.
The value of Dogecoin.
Yeah. I'm trying to bank on my retirement. No, honestly, I'm going to have to go generic and say the unknown.
Okay.
I don't like not knowing. So, yeah. Number 5, do you regret anything? Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Hands down.
Dragon Con 2010.
That's fair.
Yeah.
1000% I regret. I was offered 20 Bitcoin, like right when it first came out, for $20.
I regret this for him.
So when it hit like 70 grand each, 20 of that times 70 grand.
Oh, I know.
Someone do the math and leave a comment. Just so that way I can read it later about how much I screwed up.
I don't regret going to Dragon Con 2010. That's not what I mean. I regret not taking an opportunity that was presented to me while I was at Dragon Con in 2010. I regret that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Gotcha.
Why? You mad?
No. I'm mad about those. I keep saying Dogecoin about Bitcoin. You ready for number 6? What has been your greatest struggle?
Lately, OCD. And apparently, my whole life, OCD. And I just didn't know I had it.
Motivation.
Okay.
And follow through, actually.
Yeah. Potentially due to your acronym?
Yeah. ADHD.
ADHD.
I have the ADHD. All right. Number 8. How would you describe yourself to a stranger?
The girl with the ramen hair.
The guy who doesn't shut up.
I would literally say, oh yeah, the girl with the I'm the girl with the ramen hair.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was like personality-wise, I would be like, I'm a type A 16-year-old trapped in a 30-year-old's body. Yes, I know I'm 40, but this ain't the body of a 40-year-old at this point.
13-year-old guy, long hair, but trapped in an adult with long hair's body. Goofy.
We're kids at heart. Like, we know this.
Yeah, that's me.
But the girl with the ramen hair. And the guy that looks like Post Malone. It's crazy.
Number 7. What has been your greatest triumph? Whenever I've said oomph, oomph, oomph. That's triumph.
Noise complaint.
Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah? Noise complaint?
Yeah. I don't want to exclude rhythm theory from that, but rhythm theory was born from noise complaint. But rhythm theory is like, it hasn't had the same struggle that noise complaint has, just for validity. Noise complaint has persevered I created it out of a really, really dumb idea, and it is thriving. And that's been my greatest triumph. I think also creating the life that we have.
Mm-hmm.
So, how about you?
This is what has been my greatest triumph.
Mm-hmm.
Overcoming everything that has ever been told me that I'm not going to be allowed to do. I'm not going to be able to do public speaking. I'm not going to be able to act. I'm not going to be able to dance.
You're not going to be able to walk.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. That.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks. Hi. Did I say how would you describe yourself to a stranger?
Yes.
Yeah, because my special self just read that backwards. What are 3 words that define who you are?
You want to do them for each other?
Sure.
Okay. Talented. Goofy. Charismatic.
Intelligent. Talented. Beautiful.
If I could give you a 4th one, it would have been intelligent.
If I could have given you a 4th one, ramen.
No, seriously, when I eat ramen, if my hair is down, I sometimes like...
Have to double take.
Yeah, I have to double take. I get confused if it's my hair or the noodles. Especially when my hair's wet.
What's holding you back from your dreams?
Nothing. Literally nothing.
Me. Hands down me. Yeah, so this is just, let's call Sean out.
Aww.
Number 11. What's one thing you've never told anyone about yourself?
You want me to just blurt it out on the internet?
Yes.
I've never told anyone?
Mm-hmm. I was 8 and farted on a bus and blamed an old lady.
I don't know.
You're pretty much an open book.
Yeah, the few things I would never tell anyone, I wouldn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
So... I got nothing. Sorry.
Okay. Hey, some of these aren't going to be able to be answered.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, anything I would be willing to tell, I've already told. Mm-hmm. So...
Yeah, pretty much open books. So.
Yeah.
Have you ever done something you wish you could erase?
No. Because everything I've done led me here. And if there's anything that I could have undone or erased in my past, there's a chance I wouldn't be with you or in this house or
talking to them
alive. Like there's a chance. And so no, absolutely not. Nothing I've done. There's one thing that happened that I wish I could erase, but nothing I've done.
Yeah, same.
There's something I didn't do that I wish I'd done.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I wish I could erase that I didn't do it. I wish I'd have gone down and donated blood to my dad. That's not like what saved his life or anything. It was more like a superstitious thing. I'm going to get into it real quick because that sounds kind of weird. But he felt weird that he was getting blood transfusions with strangers' blood. Mm-hmm. He was like, I don't know if they're giving me like the blood of a serial killer or the blood of an idiot and I just had this like thought, well, I should go give him mine. Mm-hmm. I should give him mine. And I never made it down to do that. He didn't want me to, but I wish I had. Mm-hmm. Anyway, weird story, but figure because he and I were the same person, so.
I mean, I agree with you that if there's nothing that if I erased anything or changed anything, I wouldn't be here in this moment talking to these people. But, I mean, if I could erase something, I would erase the text message that said no thank you to those Bitcoin.
Same.
Number 13. What do you do when you're feeling lonely?
I watched Star Trek Voyager because I feel like that crew's like my family. Mm-hmm. So I like when you were gone at your mom's for her birthday. I was alone for like 5 days, and every night I would just watch Voyager. There were so many other things I could have watched, but I watched Voyager because I wanted to feel like I was among friends. And that was the TV show that I grew up watching, so that crew felt like my family, felt like my friends.
I gotcha. Video games.
Spoken like a true dude.
Number 14. What's your vice?
Coke Zero.
Do I have a vice?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
You also have Pop-Tarts. I know.
That's rough. Number 15. Have you ever been in love? No.
Really?
No. Sitting here with my wife, how am I going to say no? But I think that's a given.
Yeah. I remember the moment that it went from I like you a lot to I love you to I'm in love with you. So those are monumental moments that maybe some people haven't had. So,
yeah.
I don't know. No. I'm in love with you. FYI.
I'm in love with you.
Not in love with your coffee breath, though.
I had butter cookie coffee all day today.
Yeah.
I made a whole pot and drank most of it.
Jerk.
Number 17. Have you ever been hurt in love?
Yes.
Yeah.
When you love somebody that you don't realize is the wrong person? Yes.
A lot of times you don't realize that something or someone is toxic until late. So,
yeah.
Have you ever hurt someone you loved? Yes. I just breathed in Jen's face with coffee breath.
I mean, I loved Dave, and I broke his heart. So, yeah, absolutely. I've hurt someone I loved. Technically, it was a selfish decision because I wasn't happy in the relationship, but I didn't want to hurt him. It was just an unfortunate side effect of me getting something that I wanted or getting out of something that I didn't want. So, yes, I loved him and I hurt him. So
I'm going to have to say the same with me and my ex. Like, she wanted to stay with us, but I just wasn't happy anymore. So we grew apart. And
it's a decision that sucks when you have to make, but it's such a mature decision for both people, even though it hurts the other person.
But you know what? She's married now, so I think she's happy. So
Dave's traveling the freaking world, so he was in Thailand for a while. Now he's off doing everything. So
maybe I was holding my ex back. I don't know.
I was holding him back.
Yeah,
absolutely, I was holding him back. So
yeah. So you guys are getting the real story today. If you could tell your younger self some advice, what would it be? Refer to a previous question about Bitcoin.
Don't air your dirty laundry on LiveJournal. Also, spend more time with Dad.
Believe in your art. Believe in you. You're not as bad as you think.
And don't take a selfie on a gurney.
No. Take a selfie. Or don't go to the beach on May 12th.
Oh, there's that.
All right. Number 19. How has your family shaped you?
They're a huge part of the reason I am who I am today. My dad... I am my dad. Like, we're the same person. My mom taught me so much about money and work ethic, and she's so smart, and how to just take care of myself. And my dad taught me to question the world and just see the math behind the magic and stuff like that. They're so a part of who I am today. So they played a huge role in it. The other half of that role was played by Captain Janeway, and George Carlin, which explains the mouth. So,
okay. My dad he taught me how to be responsible and how to like handle bills in my account and things like that. My mom taught me how to be compassionate and how to care about people. My father, so my biological dad, he taught me how to be me, how to be an artist. And my stepmom taught me how to terrorize people.
Still haven't met her.
Yeah. All right. If you could only bring 3 things with you into your next life, heaven, afterlife, or etc., what would you bring?
Things?
Yes,
or
things.
People?
Things.
Things. Things don't matter to me.
Okay, well, let's change it up a little bit. What 3 things would you bring to remind, let's say, next life or whatever, of who you are? Does that make it easier?
I would bring a pair of tap boots.
Of course, the boots.
Yes. I would bring a guitar. And I mean, I assume there's a gym in heaven. I don't need to bring the elliptical, right?
No, you don't need to bring the elliptical. Just Jen dragging an elliptical into the pearly gates.
Right? Okay, yeah, I would bring tap shoes, the boots specifically, if I could only bring one pair, a guitar, and a completely downloaded anthology of all of the fan fiction that has existed for my fandom on an iPad. So I always have something to read.
Okay. Probably a sketchbook and pencil.
We can count that as one thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
We just don't value things, but if I may help.
Yeah.
What about your drawing tablet?
Yeah.
And
I'll be mad if I can't charge it in heaven though.
Right? No, I mean you'd be able to
shove it up an angel's butt.
Oh my god.
Charge this.
This isn't a yawn. This is me covering so I don't go. Trying to think of a third thing for you to bring.
I'm not a materialistic person.
Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, there we go. An unlimited supply of Pop-Tarts. No, I'm not a materialist.
We're just not.
Yeah, neither one of us are. Like
if you came to our house, you'd be like, man, you guys need an interior decorator. And it's just because we just don't care what things look like. Or, I mean, I don't like color in the house, but that's beside the point.
Like, when I moved down to Florida, I had a 91 Nissan 240 SX. It was a hatchback. If it did not fit in my 240, now mind you, my buddy Tavish and I both drove. So if it didn't fit in the back seat or the hatch, I didn't bring it. So I have my computer and my clothes. That's it. I don't keep things like that.
I mean, I have sentimental items, but like my Star of David necklace, that was my dad's. Mm-hmm. But if I'm going to heaven, why do I need the necklace if I got my dad?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's such a tough question. Mm-hmm. I'm just thinking of making sure I have stuff to do. Because I get bored. Yeah. So like tap shoes, guitar, fan fiction. I'm good. That's all I need. As long as I don't have to worry about like, yeah, my cats, my people, they'll all be there. I don't need anything else.
Sounds good. If you could only talk to one person for the rest of your life, who would he or she be?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. No, you.
No, you don't have to.
You're who I love to talk to.
I don't want to spend time with anybody else most of the time. No offense.
No, yeah, you're my best friend, so you're who I'd always talk to.
This is how my parents were and their relationship, and this is like that whole I just want to hang out with you thing. I just want to talk to you, and so that's kind of how I see relationships. But I also do love my friends. I love you guys, and I do want to hang out with you. Please don't think I don't. I'm just saying, like, I like this
What's something you strongly dislike or hate? Au gratin potatoes.
It was so quick.
They can die in a
It
fire.
was so quick.
Whoever invented them deserves to go somewhere other than heaven.
When people lie to me. That is a strong dislike. Sorry, I keep getting short because I have to sit like this because my back hurts really bad.
Soggy broccoli also.
It's always food with you. Ketchup.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it.
It's always food with you. All right. What do you think the word love means? To me, it means that you put someone else in front of you.
Well, at that definition.
Huh?
At that definition.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Like
I'm just saying I love a lot of people then.
Mm-hmm. Well, you care about them. You want to make sure they're happy. You put them above you.
Yeah, I would say that.
All right. Number 24. Jen, what do you believe?
There can be miracles.
In magic.
We both quoted a song.
Yeah, like it literally says, what do you believe?
In life after love.
I'm a believer.
I can fly.
I'm out. I can't think of anything else.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I can't think of any other songs you use.
The children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. That love is the answer. Love will find a way.
That's unbelievable. That's the best.
Come on, I'm doing so well over here.
I'm out. I don't know any other songs. I believe in it.
All right, next question. That's a ridiculous question.
The moon landing was fake.
You didn't need to go that hard.
Birds are listening devices.
Wow.
Squirrels are going to take over the world.
Yes.
What's one thing you've had to forgive yourself for?
Listening to other people when they told me I should be quiet. And listening to other people when they tried to use me to do bad things. Yeah.
I don't forgive myself for the fact that I let myself get in my way. I should forgive myself, but I don't.
But you're going to keep doing it until you do.
Yep.
So stop.
I know I need to, but I don't forgive myself that I've always stopped myself.
You have me now. And I won't let you stop yourself.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, enough of the sappies. If you could relive your life again, what's something you would change?
Nothing? Like I said, I don't want to not end up right here.
Like, what if you could change one thing?
I would go vegan way earlier and stick with it. I would be vegan right away.
I would have bought a lot more than those $20
Oh
worth
my
of
God.
Bitcoin.
Hey, baby.
I would have never stopped doing art. I stopped for 7 to 10 years almost.
He doesn't want me to sit back.
Yeah,
anymore.
he didn't want me either.
He's just right there. T'Challa.
If you could relive your life again, what's something you would keep the same? Marrying you.
I was gonna say you, but everything.
All right, number 28. We're gonna go deep. Are you ready? What kind of music do you listen to when you're sad?
Green Day. Wait, that's when I'm angry. I listen to Green Day when I'm angry. When I'm sad, I listen to pop punk mostly, like Mayday Parade and I forget the name of the band.
It depends on what type of sad I am. Like, if I want to pick me up, like, I'm gonna listen to like dubstep or things like that, like Halcyon, on and on, things like that. It just depends on my mood. But if I'm like really sad, there's a couple songs that I've had that have just got me through a lot. So still think of the band?
I can't think of their name, but they're the ones that do Merry Christmas, Kiss My... I know, and this happened to me the other day. I couldn't think of their name when I was with Alex either. It's one of Alex's favorite bands too.
Not All Time Low.
Yeah, it is All Time Low.
Is it?
Good, George.
I remember a band name. It's not Red Day or Blue Day or whatever.
Impressed. Red Day?
Or Blue Day.
Blue Day.
It's Blue and Yellow Day. Together they make green.
Down.
If you had to describe yourself in one word, what would it be?
Energetic.
Annoying. No.
Annoying, no.
Talkative.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
You are energetic.
I try. I am the Energizer Bunny. How about T'Challa? How would you describe him?
Bunny rabbit. No, sweet.
Affectionate.
Yeah.
Sweet. He's
He's just super sweet. There's his
He's
tail.
walking all over me. He just wants to be with us right now. It's so cute. We need to have like a cat cam for these.
They can answer questions too. What's something you like about yourself?
My hair.
My eyes.
My ability to achieve anything I set my mind to.
My ability to work on editing something while listening to a video or playing a game while watching a movie and knowing what's all going on.
He's really capable of multitasking. Most people are not. He's actually capable of it, of paying attention to all of the things at once. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah. Haven't quite figured out how to harness it, but what is something about yourself you wish you could change?
Not having OCD.
I wish I was taller.
Really?
No. I mean, I always wanted to be tall because my father's 6'6", so.
I would wish that I don't have OCD, but if it has to be like something a little less obvious,
I would change her hair to be naturally that color so I don't have to dye it.
Right? I'd probably change my lack of assertiveness, I guess, or like my need to people please.
I would change my Jack Sparrow beard.
I like it.
Thanks.
It's almost Amish again.
Hey.
Hi, T'Challa.
Sometimes I just let it go for way too long. All right. Number 32. What makes you a good person? T'Challa, you
Okay, let's answer this for each other because I can't answer that for myself. But like, what makes you a good person is that you always care about everyone. You want to make sure that they're safe. You want to make sure that they feel okay all the time. You want to make sure that everyone's okay. And you are... You gripe sometimes, but you are always willing to put other people's needs above your own. Like, you gripe. You're like, oh, I really wanted to do this, but now I'm going to go do this. But in the end, you mean it. You mean that you want to go help them.
I have never seen you not put somebody else in front of you. You know, you always will make sure everybody else is okay, even if it's at your detriment.
It usually is.
You will do whatever you can to make sure other people are happy and everything. Like, it doesn't matter if you're hurt, sick, whatever. You will do whatever. If you're dead tired and someone just needs to talk, you're going to stay up all night and talk to that person. So that's what makes you a good person. And
putting myself
vegan.
Dead last.
And you're vegan.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
You're not vegan for the same reason, but the outcome is the same.
Yeah. We eat animal food. We eat their food.
We eat their food?
Yeah,
that's rude.
We're terrible people.
T'Challa looks at me.
He's like, don't eat my food. All right, number 33. What is something you're insecure about or like to hide from the world?
So we should just put it on the internet?
Yeah. What do we like to hide from the world? I joke about it, like my ADHD and everything, but I am very insecure about it. I always feel like I'm a burden, or I always feel like it's a problem. So.
The subject of my fan fiction. Not the fandom. We all know I write Star Trek, all right? But the specific parameters of what I'm writing. That.
Okay. Number 34. Have you ever had your heart broken?
Yes.
Yes. Number 35. What's the stupidest thing you've ever done?
Noise complete. No.
I have things that I can't say on here.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever done. For you is say no to the Bitcoin. What is the stupidest thing I've ever done?
Dated me.
No.
Oh. Started a tap dance company.
That's what I just said.
Yeah,
no. Not believed in myself for a long time. I let someone make me think that I wasn't good enough to do something that I'm obviously good enough to do. I let someone convince me, what the heck are you doing? I let someone convince me that I should never sing. And I listened. And I think that's the dumbest thing I've ever done. I lost many, many good years of being able to build my brand, I guess, as a musician. I don't know. Okay. I lost many good years of that.
I mean, I've done a lot of stupid things. Like, my old roommate and I were trying to move a entertainment stand, or like center, like one of the big ones that are like as tall as me and like as long as like me and a half. And we were trying to move it down the stairs, and it had like an angle, and it couldn't fit. It got stuck. So we took a chainsaw to it while it was on the stairs, while we were holding it.
Oh, God, sir.
And other than that, but yeah, honestly, being told that I wasn't good at art and then believing it.
That's the dumbest thing anyone can do, is believe what someone else thinks about you. That's the dumbest thing you can do. Yeah. Don't do it.
I'm telling you, you're good at it.
Yeah.
What's the best thing that's ever happened to you?
You. How do you think I found my voice again? How do you think I've accomplished all the things that I've accomplished lately? You gonna cry?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to be cheesy and be like, you're the best thing that happened to me.
I don't have to be.
Honestly, the best thing that ever happened to me was moving down to Florida and it not working out with my ex, because I really learned how to love and how to be loved.
Yeah. Bad relationships will teach you how good relationships are supposed to be. But you also need to be with someone who understands what a good relationship is. So I think both of us learning that at the same time and then coming together really helped. There should be one more question.
Yep.
Okay.
Number 37.
Last question, y'all.
What does it mean to truly love someone?
Oh my God, ending was such a big one. Not just like putting other people in front of you, but just caring so much about someone that their needs come first. Or that caring so much about someone that you can't stand the idea of something bad happening to them. Or not tossing them out of an airlock when they fart. I don't know.
Having someone that you care about so much that they feel like an extension of you.
That I forget all the time that he's his own person and chooses to be here. Like, we'll just be talking and all of a sudden I'll be like, and he's like, what? And I'll be like, sorry, I realized that you're your own person and make your own decisions again.
And she's like, you choose to be here with me. I'm like, yeah.
But I forget that he's not just an extension of me. And that he's his own person. And he forgets the same thing about me sometimes. We both have this moment of like,
Like,
oh, wait a second. You're not me.
yeah, like you actually choose to be
You
here.
don't have to be here. So I think that's part of it too.
Just knowing that everything in the world is that person, and that person is everything in the world.
And that you trust that person with everything that you have. That, I think love really does involve trust. There's nothing I'm too scared to tell you. Except maybe that what I said earlier about maybe we shouldn't drink soda anymore. I was a little afraid to tell you that.
That's okay.
No, but like, I'm not afraid to tell you anything. I don't feel like you're going to judge me. I don't feel like, yeah.
I like it. I agree.
Well, this was deep. I hope you learned something.
If you guys enjoyed this, let us know. Make sure you leave a comment below if there's questions you have. Maybe we can do a part 2.
Or if you find a list of questions that you want us to do, send us the link. We'll do them. Probably. It depends how saucy they are.
Saucy. But no, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We're on that road to 1,000 subscribers, so there's this little red button right there. Click it. Just hit that subscribe button. Help us out. We have a lot of fun here, and we're just hanging out. So do that for us. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with. How many times did Jen yawn?
That wasn't a yawn.
That was a burp.
Yes.
So count, and then if you didn't catch it, watch it again in a week.
It was a lot. I think it was like 7 or 8. It was a lot.
Let's find out. Leave a comment below. But thanks for hanging out with us. I'm Sean.
And I'm Jen.
And we're out of here. Bye.